your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll running. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll running. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll running. Yeah, GPS, it say 200 miles, I'm coming to you. Yeah, knocking down walls, yeah, whatever they put in front of me. Yeah, knocking down walls, yeah, whatever they put in front of me. Yeah, knocking down walls, yeah, whatever they put in front of me. Yeah, knocking down walls, yeah, whatever they put in front of me. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll running. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll.
Yo, today on Statez Global, we got Jugg on the beat. What's up with it, man? Let's tell the world what's popping. Who is Jugg on the beat? Hey. You know you are our first producer we got on the show type of shit. So what's going on, my man?
Man, nothing, man. Just living, man. Just being grateful and just being consistent.
Yeah, man. So what started you? What got you into producing? Like, what got you into music? And we can go all the way back now. When did you realize you was in love with it?
I'm gonna go all the way back. I always been a fan of music. I always had love for music. So like how beats started, I was always the kid that liked instrumentals.
Yeah.
I never liked the song. The song was cool, but I loved the instrumental. Like on my old phone, I had nothing but instrumentals.
So what was your favorite instrument?
At the time it was it was 808 Mafia.
I was just gonna say, nigga, you talking about lean with it, rock with it, or something?
Nah,
shit?
it was
snappy, goddamn fingers.
because it was at the time. At the time, that's when Chiquita was just coming out.
So okay.
Like, I was real young, you know what I mean? Like, and like 808 Mafia had just started. Young Chop and them, like, really, like, around that era, like, that's when everybody, like.
So you come up listening to Chop, 808 Mafia, like, them the goats to you.
I started when they started, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, that's my generation of beats. Yeah. So, like the old Future and all that, like, my favorite song was CeeLo. Off the I forgot the album.
How it go though?
I got some shooters named CeeLo. I put your wife in the tree.
If that's your favorite song, you rapping your favorite song like that. Is you rapping your favorite song like that, bro? Hold up, if that's your favorite song, so that's how you be in the car when you listen to that song. I'm saying, that's how you be in the car when you listen to that song.
That's how I listen to it.
So how you listen to that song?
I got some shooter named CeeLo. I put your wifey in a trio. That shit hard. But
that's all you know on your favorite song. Bro, you know
man,
2 bars
you put me on the spot,
I ain't
bro.
put you on the spot. You said it's your favorite song, bro.
Man.
So that can't be your favorite song. So I'm going to let you try another favorite song later on.
Okay.
And hopefully you know your next favorite song. Nigga, if I tell you a song, my favorite song, I'm going to rap that motherfucker from the beginning.
Yeah, okay. I got you.
But yeah, though. So when did you, what drum machine you started working with, or when did you get your programs?
I'm going to go back. Okay, so when I started liking instrumentals, I was like, I want to. Okay, around that time, I didn't know how to make beats, but I always wondered, like, how he making this shit?
Yeah.
So, my big brother, shout out to Beezy. My big brother, Beezy, he had just found FL Studio. At the time, this shit was so old, it was FL9. Now they got FL20. Yeah. Back then, it was FL9, so he was like, download this shit. And he was just like, just learn how to do this shit. I want you to learn it with me, type shit. And then that's when I found out, like, this how they make beats. Yeah. I instantly fell in love with it because I wanted to know how to do this shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell people like I always tell people, it's one thing from learning how to do music, but it's hard when you finding yourself in music. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Meaning what?
Like finding yourself, defining who you are in music. Like you know who you are as a person, but when it comes to music, it's different. You see what I'm saying? Like you have literally find yourself all over again to show. Cause like when I play a beat, this is a reputation of me. Yeah. This is who I am. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I was going through at that particular moment.
Yeah, like this is me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why I take my beats. I try not to mix personal with business, but like beats to me, it's like they my babies. So it's like I really be careful of who I give them to. Yeah. So yeah, I fell in love with that, and I just started making beats. Every day we were calling each other, because we didn't know how to work the shit. We were just calling each other trying to learn how to work the shit. Yeah. And then we caught on to this shit, and like, I had started developing my own sound. But like Southside and them, they was going crazy. So it was like all they sounds inspired me in one.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And then that's when
Did you find yourself trying to make beats like them, or you always
at first. But then my daddy was like, stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because what if you get around them and you play some beats and they be like, this young nigga copycat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like this. So that's when I said finding yourself. That's when I had to find my line. But still, you can still hear their influence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like back then they was telling me like, and this ain't no cocky shit or nothing. They was telling me back then like my beats was I was ahead of my time back then.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm keep getting better and better. And it's going on, this year gonna be 11 years.
Yeah, for sure. But that just let you know, like, when you get that one jump to just go out, go crazy, this interview gonna let you know, like, you've been grinding for 11 years. This shit is not overnight. Like, a lot of people be thinking success overnight type of shit, and they don't know, like, the grind you gotta put in to even get certain placements and, like, the move around.
People don't see, they on the outside looking in. They'll see you blow up with this one song, but they don't realize all them other songs you've been putting out there, wasn't nobody really listening to. You see what I'm saying?
And then they'll go back and listen to it, like,
oh, this motherfucker been hard. Yeah, like
damn, bro, it take this to happen. Yeah, for sure. Like,
they gonna go back. They gonna go back to my SoundCloud days.
Yeah,
and they gonna be like, that young nigga been hard.
Yeah, for sure. So, what inspired you? Like, what give you inspiration on sampling? Like, where you get your samples from?
What, sample or sound?
Samples. Like, I know
Samples?
you big on sampling. Like, where the hell you get all them old ass, like, where the music come from type of shit?
Okay. My granddaddy used to be in a band. Mm-hmm. And, like, growing up, like, I ain't even put your business out there, granddad, but he used to get drunk, right? And he used to just be tapping. He'll play his tunes on his boombox. He be listening, like, Al Green and shit, like, and he'd just be
drumming to
it on his pad, and I was like, this shit hard, you know what I'm saying? So like, dad, and then like my mama, like, she was always that type of mother where like she'll play music while she clean up. So all that Patti LaBelle and all that shit, Keisha Cole, all that shit, like I grew up listening. to all
So what's her favorite Patti LaBelle song?
I don't know the name, but it's
Mama, sing it.
Sometimes you lose, sometimes you wanna cry, sometimes you play the fool. I don't know.
Mama, he hitting it for you, mama.
But yeah, she like that joint, and then like this is really where I got my sound from, and then like I grew up with a lot of women in my family. Yeah. So like listen to all their music. Yeah. It had took me to be around men to listen to the men side of R&B and old school music, but I don't mind listening. Like if you listen to my samples, it's mainly women. Mm-hmm. They got some hard ass shit. Like they hard as hell.
Yeah. So like, what kind of man sample you use around? Like what old school man shit you like?
I'm gonna be honest. I like all music, but like when I sample, I don't really look for a sample in particular. Mm-hmm. I just hear something. Like let's say my mama cleaning up, and I'll be like, I'll be upstairs, and it just catch my ear. I'll be like, nah, run downstairs. Mom, what's this song? Go ahead, YouTube right quick. Pull it up. Go ahead, sample it.
So do you actually listen to the whole song, or you just listen to a little piece that you know you want?
It depends. Cause certain songs you don't need.
But certain songs got gems.
Then know what I'm saying? It depends. Like if it's a song, I'm like, then I gonna listen to it, have like a little breakdown. I'm like, that's the beat. You see what I'm saying? Like I do it like that. But like for the most part, like if it catch my ear, 9 out of 10, I don't be looking through the song. I only look through the song when I'm like trying to find like I don't want that to be repetitive through the beat, cause I don't want you to get tired of it. So then I find extra shit.
Yeah, for sure. So. Yeah. So all right, who was the first like big artist from the city that reached out to you, or you reached out to and they actually rapped on one of your beats?
Trip Star.
True Star. Yeah, shout out True Star.
At the time, this was Trip Star with Iron Haircut.
Yeah, the low haircut Trip. Yeah.
Back when Bag was just coming out with Fiddle.
Yeah.
Back then, like
Yeah.
he was big to me, cause I was always listening to his music,
Yeah.
and I kept trying to put people on. They weren't trying to hear it, but now
Yeah.
they on their dick. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
So Trip always been the one in your eyes type of shit. Like
Yeah,
that.
I always believed in him. Like I always felt like that's that nigga. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta work with him. I gotta work with him. So when I finally got to work with him, it was like, what the fuck? It's like I was working
Yes.
with Michael Jackson and shit. Like I'm for real. Like that's how I
Yeah.
felt. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I did it. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
then after that, it just started happening for you, or it was like,
after that, it got quiet.
mm-hmm.
That's when this shit started happening. Like you get start getting depressed. Like damn, this shit ain't working. You start doubting yourself. Then out of nowhere, I ended up getting some shit with Bag.
Mm-hmm.
This was after Federal, so this is like when he dropped that ELO tape.
Mm-hmm.
When he was just finna get his break.
Yeah.
And that's when I met Swag now.
Yeah.
Swag and D-Man. And like they legends to me. So,
Yeah. Now what you said, Swag and D-Magic, D-Mac, they legends to you, right?
Yeah, they legends to me. Like I still got the video of us collabing. Like my daddy was there. Like rest in peace, my daddy.
Yeah.
With
We'll
my
get
dad-
into that too.
My daddy was there, and he was like that was a big moment for me because like they sound influenced me too. Like on certain beats on my SoundCloud, I got like Swag as the cover. Like you see what I'm saying? Like it was like, but not. It was like a tight beat, like a Wires Tracks type beat.
But
you see
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
y'all relationship, so it's like he always like you his little brother. Though,
Yeah,
like,
he
for real,
always
for
been
real.
like that because it's just like he was like this young nigga hard. I gotta make sure I don't want you to go through the shit I went through. That's what he told me.
Yeah, for sure. And then like after that, you start. Did it die down some or?
Yeah, it did. The bag shit happened. He never released it. And then it slowed down again. Then I don't know what month it was, but 2019, I was asleep. And I woke up. I had woke up. And I just started getting all these notifications. I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this?
Yeah.
It was Migo.
Yeah.
And rumors dropped. I didn't even know. I'm going to tell you about this story. So, I had dropped that beat on YouTube. That motherfucker went stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And it be the beats I only spit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Cause that's the jump when they're like, yo, what the fuck do that sample? What do that sample say? For everybody who don't know, what the fuck do that sample say?
He was yelling at these, everything gonna be alright.
Bro, we can't hear that. What is coming to the mic? What it say?
But not like he was yelling. He was like, everything's gonna be alright. I don't know. It was like some rock band shit, but it was one of them songs that had that breakdown in it. You had to listen to it because when you first play it, you gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And then like it was like boom, dun 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 dun. You know, like this shit hard. I'm gonna let you hear this shit. I'm gonna play it for you. I'm gonna let you hear this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
But okay, how that happened? The beat, I dropped the beat on YouTube. At this time, I was YouTube hustling. So the beat dropped, Bank Boy, and the inbox me was like, I'm trying to get that beat. Me and my nigga trying to rap on. And I'm like, who is your nigga if you don't mind me asking? He was like, me and Migo trying to get on the joint. So then I'm like, okay. I'm finna go and send it to him. At the time, he had buzz. I'm like, let me go ahead and send this shit to him. So I had sent it to him. Then they didn't know that, like a few hours later, Migo hit me. Was like, he want that beat. I'm like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I sent it to both of them. I'm like, shit, who the best one win. Goddamn. That's how I felt at the time.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, that situation happened with Mike Boy.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, it hurt me because I was like, damn, I really wanted to work with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But then, that's when I found out Migo hopped on it. Because that'd be the thing with producers. If you're not right there with them, you don't know. You don't know if they dropped on your shit or not. You know what I'm saying? So,
So that's how like more than one person end up with the same beat and shit.
Yeah,
like
that's how that shit be happening. And they don't be letting a nigga know. So that came out. When that came out, it's like that shit shot me through the roof. Mm-hmm. And then like at the time, I ain't had no manager nothing, so I was my own manager. I was learning how to do my own contracts, all this shit. Yeah. So what I was doing, I was flying back and forth to LA. I mean, not LA, Atlanta, by myself, just me, just flying back and forth. And that's how I ended up meeting Future. Yeah. I had got 2 songs with him. He never put it out. I had hung around him for a little while, and then shout out to my boy Terrell. And then, like, Heron Young, them, started hanging around there. But I've been on Murder Squad now because my dad. Yeah. So,
yeah, for sure.
That's how I met Double on them. Yeah. So, after that, like, I just kept going back and forth because, like, my dad kept telling me, like, sitting at the computer ain't gonna get you nowhere. You gotta get out and move.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I just started doing this shit. Like, I was spending all my chicks. Like I was working in Lenny's at the time, Lenny's Souls. I was
just state to state.
Yeah, just doing it. Like I just knew Atlanta had everybody there, so I was just trying to network with anybody. I was working with anybody I could.
Yeah, for sure.
So, that happened, and I was gaining some motion in Atlanta. They're like, when we go to Atlanta sometime, they be like, Jugg, and you be like, damn, how you know? Yeah,
for sure.
So, that happened, and then I don't know. She just started going up after that.
Yeah. And shit, how I feel, you know what I'm saying, to be on like, you on how many albums you on this year? You on Migo album, you on Scar album, and where did relationship come from with Scar? How y'all?
With Scar, like we knew each other through mutual friends. Mm-hmm. Like Recipe Baby Loafs, like they used to be together, and cause I'm from the East. Yeah. And it's basically just mutual friends. Like we knew the same people, but like me and him, we never just really had like a tight bond. But like when he seen me, he knew me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but like that's how that happened. Like, and then like Bun Bun and Fees. Now I went to school with them, like Hickory Ridge Middle. I went to school with them. Like a lot of folks, I'm known. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I met them.
So how it feel to make his album?
Felt good, and I told him I was proud of him, cause like he been knowing I made beats. Yeah. Like, cause like I've been making beats since I was 10. Mm-hmm. So I was in middle school, elementary doing this shit. You see what I'm saying? So like even 30 said the same thing. Like, yeah, nigga, you been making beats since middle school. You know what I'm saying? Cause like it got to a point where like I stopped giving a fuck about school. I was just bringing my laptop.
You just want to make beats in
I just want to make beats in that motherfucker. That's all I was doing. I was sitting back, class, making beats. Like, I ain't give a fuck. So, but yeah, like, that's how most of them relationships started.
So what artists you haven't worked with that you trying to work with?
What you want? How many you want to give you? 10, 5?
You can give me 5. And 5. Like, it don't matter how big or how small. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want to work with, Tank. I want to work with Tank.
Who was Tank anyway?
Bankroll Tank.
Where you from? He from Memphis?
Yeah, he from Memphis.
Yeah.
And nigga hard. I've been listening to his shit for a minute. He getting there. He found himself. He finding himself. He found himself. That's what I was telling you earlier. But I got Tank, Lil Baby. Mm-hmm. I can't say I already got a song with him.
So if Lil Baby pop in right now, you got some shit already.
I already got this shit. That's my favorite rapper.
So listen, do producers keep like a secret compartment of beats?
Yeah.
Like that they ain't playing for everybody, and they like we waiting on this special moment, and y'all gonna pop out some beats that y'all ain't never played type of shit.
I got this shit in the cut. I ain't gonna lie.
Dirty motherfucker.
I got this shit. All my shit be hard, but I be like, hold on, this shit right here, D5.
This right here for when I get in this other room.
Yeah, this that motherfucker right here. Yeah.
So how was working with DJ Darrell? I seen you and DJ Darrell end up producing
that shit
Migo
was
shit from Migo.
That shit was like a dream come true. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you know Migos, you done heard DJ Darrell tag. DJ Darrell, you done heard this shit in almost every song.
I don't think it go like that. You said it wrong as hell. You said it wrong as hell. You said DJ Darrell. What the fuck? You said that motherfucker wrong as hell. Bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
so what happened was I was with Migo and we was in LA. I mean, we was in Atlanta, and I was sitting in the car. We was just sitting at the studio. I'm like, okay. I'm like, we finna go in. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He was like, hold on, I went on Youngster. He was like, Migo. He was like Quavo in there, and I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what you say?
Light
You
bulb
know what I'm
hit.
saying? Yeah, like, hold on,
I'm
what
gone
you
at
say?
it.
So, I walk up in the joint. I'm just sitting there. At first, just Youngster and them in there, and Grip, you know. Shout out to Grip, shout out to Youngster. So they were just sitting up in there. And then Quavo walked in. I'm like, oh shit. So at the time, I was trying to find ways to make money other than beats, so I was cleaning for guns and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I had asked Quavo, I was like, I know you don't know me, but I clean that jump for you. You know what I'm saying? And he gave it to me. Then he thought about it. He took it back. I'm like, I ain't mad at you. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wasn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, for sure.
Okay, so DJ Darrell, he's sitting there. I'm like, fuck, this DJ Darrell. But I got a straight face. You see what I'm saying? But in my head, I'm doing backflips in that motherfucker. So
Yeah.
I fucked around and I'm like, damn, this DJ Darrell. So I was like, I can't let this opportunity go by. I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? Closed mouth don't get fed. So
Yeah, for sure.
I was just busted out like, that's FL line. He was like, yeah. And then he was like, I was like, what you use? 20 or 12? He was like, I use 20 and shit. I was like, I only use 11. He was like, you make beats? I was like, yeah. He was like, who you is? I said, I'm Jugg on the beat. He was like, I heard your shit before. I was like, for real? You know what I'm saying? That meant a lot to me,
That
you know what I'm
shit crazy.
saying?
Yeah,
So
for
then
sure.
he was like, let's do some shit. I'm like, right now? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, right now. So then we making shit. At the time, Youngster and them were recording. And then they ended up shooting a video right behind her. We still making beats. They shooting a video directly behind her.
Yeah.
So, next thing you know, Quavo like, y'all just made some beats. Now he was like, hey, look, bro. I was like, what's up? He was like, y'all just made some beats. I was like, yeah. He said, how many? I said, 3. He said, damn, they quick. I said, yeah. He was like, play them. I looked like, these.
Played it.
Yeah. That was the first beat.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to hear the rest. The
Yeah.
first beat, like 15 seconds, he like load that joint up. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so then,
Yeah.
like, he went in that motherfucker. And I knew he liked the beat because, like, I studied rappers. When they really like a beat, this shit just flow off their head easy.
Yeah.
When they don't really like it, it's like they forcing themselves to rap on it.
Yeah,
He
for
walked in that motherfucker and this shit just came out. That's how I knew he liked it.
Yeah.
And this shit was hard. Then Migo came in there and slamped his shit. That shit was hard. I was like, I can't wait till this shit come out.
Yeah.
Then just knowing Quavo and his name and knowing like Migo, that's gonna be good for all three of us. Like,
Yeah. And then like I seen you produce a jump for Heron Young and Babyface Ray.
yeah, how that came about. Like I said, I've been knowing Heron been knowing me since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So like, he was like, send him some shit. He was just like, just send me some shit. So I just sent him that particular beat. I had made that beat for 4-2 Doug though.
Yeah.
But I sent it to him. And then like a month or two later, he was like, hey, you ain't gonna believe it, you ain't gonna believe it. I'm like, well, at this time, Babyface, he ain't got dreads, he got them little cornrows. This one, he's first star, you know what I'm saying? But he was still bumping to me. I was still listening to him.
So that song old.
No, it ain't old. It ain't old. I'm getting up to it. So then that's when it got to the point he dropped that real niggas don't rap.
Yeah.
And like that's when he called me and was like, Babyface hopped on the joint. Cause at first he the way when he called me and told me, it's like he said it but skipped past it. And I was like, how long, nigga, go back? You ain't finna just skip this shit. You said, who on that junk? He was like, Babyface.
Yeah.
And I'm like, send it to me, let me hear it. And he sent it to me, and I'm like, that shit hard.
Yeah.
And then, like, recently, he did some real nigga shit, like, you know, the shit that happened to me recently. Like, he just called me, like an unknown number just called me. I'm like, who it did? It was Babyface.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? He was like, what's going on, nigga? This shit hard. You gotta send me some shit. This, then, the third. And I'm like, okay, bet. So that's how that shit happened.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And I know recently, your pops had passed and whatnot, and I knew he was like a major player, you know, a major key to your success and like just you as a man type of shit. So like, how was that like experience like?
It fucked me up. You know, I've been telling people like it's different losing a parent. It's gonna hurt losing a parent, but a parent that you live with, that you see every day, that shit hit home. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it was crazy, 'cause like this saying, you know how they got this saying, they'll be here today and gone tomorrow. Yeah. Like, I was there. I had cut grass with him that Saturday, helping him out with the yards and shit. Yeah, for sure. And then he died the next day. Like, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, my dad ain't got no health problem. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit hurt me. And now I'm just like, I'm learning how to deal with it the best way I can. Like, I ain't got no guidance right now. So it's just like, just trying to keep everything he taught me and still keep him as my guidance in my head. You see what I'm saying? Like,
kind of be like, what my dad would think.
How would my daddy do it?
Like, if I do this, would my dad be mad or some shit?
Like, cause it is, I don't know how to say it. Like, I feel like he wasn't done teaching me everything I need to know. So now it's like, damn, you left me here by myself. You know what I'm saying? I got a house full of women. I'm the only boy. You know what I'm saying? So that shit fucked me all the way up. I don't wish this shit on nobody.
So what's next for Jugg? What you got? What's planned? What you got planned like for the next year? Like what's going on?
I'm gonna drop a tape.
You gonna drop a tape?
Yeah.
You already started on it?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Who all can we expect on this tape? Or who all you want on the tape?
We're gonna have Tripstar on there for sure.
All right.
We're gonna have Migo on there. We're gonna have Youngster on there. I'm gonna get Moneybag on there. I want Big Homie G on there.
Let's go.
I want Tink on there.
Let's go.
I want another John Scott. Who else? I want Chopper T on there. Who else? I want 30. I like a lot of Memphis artists. I want to still keep this shit in-house.
So, like, you know how, like, you just, are you going to, like, fuck with, like, the singles in Memphis, or you just want to just keep it, like, gangsta and trapped out? Because, like,
this shit just going to trapped out. This shit going to be trapped out.
I think you should kind of reach out to girlfriend and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like in Fresco or some shit like that.
Yeah, Fresco. You just I want Fresco on them motherfucker. Yeah, I want Fresco on them motherfucker. Fresco hard as fuck. I've been listening to Fresco.
Or like just think about it and like mix some shit up type of shit.
Then don't just have it straight trap. You just gotta
it can be straight trap like shit. Throw girlfriend on the song with goddamn Trip or throw Fresco on the jump with Tink or just like mix it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea.
Like just, you know what I'm saying? Just make it Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the jump I'm gonna do. Like, I've been working on it without knowing I'm working on it. I'm gonna just pull from the catalog and then like all the new shit that I'm finna do. I'm gonna choose from it too if it don't already drop.
All right, bet. Let the people know where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on all social media. Jugg on the beat. Everything the same. Jugg with double G's, two G's. Jugg on the beat. That's THE, not DA.
All right, bet. So appreciate you for coming to 50 States, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You locked in, my brother.
Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll running. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll running. Keep your eyes on the road, yeah, when you roll.